What's going on, y'all? Welcome to, I believe this is the fifth episode of What's the Word podcast music. We got Jay, who's back
Yeah.
for another episode. We got Deontay, the living legend, aka the colorist. And then we have a new guest in the building. We have Mr. Champagne MJ, aka Mr. Levine. What's going on, man?
That's what I'm talking about. I like that added on. They see what I'm talking about? W homie. See, Jayla be slacking, bro. It's all
Well,
good.
I thought you were Jared, bro. You can move on. We moved on. We moved on.
Anyways, so I'm pretty sure that you guys saw that video of that girl going on that stage and, you know, basically cheating on her man at a concert. So I'm gonna ask you guys, what are your thoughts on the little scandal? Jay?
I think this goes back to something I heard before where I remember someone saying, yo, bitch is single to the right nigga. And that's facts. You know what I'm saying? She is not your bitch. It's only your turn. And that was a prime example of it, my guy. I'm gonna keep it a buck. That nigga walked up to her, saw that her nigga was holding him from the back. She ain't even acknowledged her boyfriend after that. She moved that nigga out the way and went straight to that nigga's arms and everything, bro. That was pure bop activity, pure groupie activity, the whole nine, bro. And I just feel for bro, because he couldn't do nothing but watch. He couldn't even leave the arena if he wanted to, because it was just too crowded for him, bro.
Thanks.
Marcus?
I mean, a part of me think it's a skit. A part of me think it's real, to be honest. But overall, I'm gonna be honest. He shouldn't even let the dude walk up to her or walk up to both of them to even try to take his girl on that stage. So,
Mhm.
I mean, he got to take some type of accountability right there. But I mean, at that point, the moment she hopped on the stage, man, it was raps, it was GGs, all them angles dropped and shit on that man. Like, you just gotta take that L. But at the same time, though, he didn't go and rebound because I mean, Kai Cenat came out and said something, and I think Kai got him on a 20v1, like find your match type thing.
Yeah.
Plus, you know, he gaining clout, so the biggest streamer in the world right now is out here hitting you up. So he definitely gonna benefit from all this. But that's such a slick move, man. Like that. I can't even wish that on my worst enemy, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I could wish
Like,
that on. Fuck them niggas.
yeah, I
Wow,
could
that's
wish that. I
crazy.
could wish that on T. Actually, I'm not you right.
Yeah, I wish that on T for sure.
Wow,
But
T
yeah,
get
so
T get his grades already. That's crazy.
yeah, but like,
Um, Go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say, yeah, bro. He took it behind that thing, 5 different positions, kissing him and shit. And the biggest thing that was fucked up about the whole shit, she gonna come back. Didn't even apologize. She didn't even say my bad. Like I feel terrible. None of that. She straight up said, "Damn, I didn't think I could. I didn't think y'all saw me, or I didn't think y'all could see me." Like what the fuck?
Bro,
That's insane.
I can't lie to you, man. Like, one thing I had to add in, I salute his composure for sure, because a lot of niggas in that scenario, especially a lot of niggas out in America, they'd have called it the abuse
Yeah,
case with a
they would have
quickness.
crashed out
They would have crashed
instantly.
the fuck out, bro. Speaking of cucks, here he is right here. T, we know you can relate to that incident at that concert, man. What was your
Have
thoughts?
a whole bonnet on your bitch ass head. Stop fucking talking to me, bro. Damn. You
Are you hopping on that man bonnet like that?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
immigrant? Fuck you, nigga.
I'll rip that shirt off your chest. Wait, pause.
Do it, bitch. Fuck
Yo, so we got T returning. I don't know what the fuck he's doing, but we got T back in the building. What's good, T?
This
you.
man grabbed the. This man grabbed the textbook.
What's up, punk?
Them is vinyls, bro.
Ain't you
Bro,
too? Hold on. What voice was that?
Get off dick, bro.
I know you're not talking to your ass not even on camera. I don't want to hear shit you gotta say.
Stop. I'm doing something right now. Move.
I don't care. You
That's
should.
probably a real
I'm
nigga.
not even in my
my dick.
residence. I'm not even in my residence.
Fuck you in your residence, bitch.
wow.
You getting on here as talking hostile like you won't get cursed out with that microphone in your mouth,
You
bitch.
gotta get back on topic.
Bro, can we
Stay
get,
on topic. Stay on topic. Stop trying to be a hothead. Stay on topic.
can we get back on topic, please?
All right. I'm out of my business, having a good time. Motherfuckers going my phone talking about get on the pod, bro. First of all, bitch, when you sent me to the chat, you ain't even tagged me.
She ain't even have to do all that to him. Why you gotta call him a B? There you go, Kenny.
I called you, bro. I called you T, man. Like, why you got?
No, you didn't. You said you're not doing. You said you're not doing.
I said what's good. No.
Kenny get impressed on his own string. That shit tough.
Bro.
On the Lord, this is what he said.
No, bring him up. I want to hear what he said.
Anyways, Deontay.
That's crazy. You gonna hush him?
Yeah.
What he said when he called me, he said word for word, "You're not doing shit, bitch. Join the pod."
Oh, yes.
Literally what he said.
I did say that.
Okay then. So don't see here.
Yeah, Kenny be saying some slick shit like that. I can believe it.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm sitting here. I'm clearly seeing I'm playing the game. This nigga calling my phone, begging me to come on his podcast.
So hurry up,
and you just got on this shit to whoop it, to get on his ass. That shit crazy.
Yeah.
What do you want?
What do you mean? What do I want? You're on the pod, right? Because you can leave, Skank.
See me, don't you?
You can leave, Skank.
Wow.
Dirty ass camera.
Hold on, make sure I tune into the Blueprint this Tuesday.
Dirty ass camera, clean it, nigga. Anyways, Deontay.
You need to use a computer camera. The fuck?
No, I don't. I use my actual camera.
That's quality is ass. I ain't gonna hold you, G.
Your quality is ass, but anyways, Deontay. Look, can he speak, bro? Can we get back to the podcast? But anyways,
go ahead. I ain't stopping.
God damn, dirty beer, bitch. Anyways, Deontay. What's your thoughts on the the whole little situation at the concert?
I thought it was very tasteless. It was very disrespectful. I feel the same way I felt about the whole Keke Palmer Usher situation. I felt like she was dead ass wrong and completely out of line. She embarrassed that man, and it was completely unnecessary. I don't give a damn how much of a fan you are of somebody. You act like you've been somewhere before. Act like you got some goddamn sense. And so getting on stage, being as aggressive with him as she was, made it seem like she was single and didn't have no man. And I felt bad for the guy when I saw them aiming the camera at him. But I also want to point out the people were intentionally trying to show him to embarrass him. That's some fucked up shit.
Yeah.
Like, that was really fucked up. Y'all didn't have to do that. Like, they were looking for that moment. And yes, okay, some good things have come out of it. But yeah, I also will say I don't like not y'all, but people dragging her like that. She could be wrong, but we ain't gotta drag that lady like that. Come on,
yes,
y'all.
We do. Yes, we do.
No, we don't.
I disagree.
Because let's keep it a buck. How many of y'all drag y'all friends when they cheat?
Like, damn,
or when they out here doing something inappropriate when they out here when. Come on now. Come on now. Be honest.
I don't cheat.
We faithful as hell, bro.
But we're not talking. See, we'll get into the definition of what cheating is later on. But y'all have been around y'all homeboys who have been in relationships and have done something that could be deemed inappropriate with other people. So if we're not gonna hold our friends, our brothers, our uncles, our daddies to the same standard, there's no need to drag this lady like that. What she did was wrong. But if y'all ain't gonna reciprocate the same energy for your homeboys, y'all ain't got no leg stand.
Look, fam. Check this out. So, like, this is a complete difference. Shorty went up, geeked out for random African artist, geeked out for this man. Went up the stage behind the thing, kissed her, bent over in front of him, eyes rolled back to the side, to the back of her head, bro. Then they had an orgasm on stage, bro.
She probably did.
Like, that's what I'm saying. She had an orgasm for another man. That's blatantly cheating.
There's no such thing as basically cheating. It's either cheating or it's not.
It's cheating. That's a body, bro.
But
if she orgasming,
but we can't sit here. That's a celebrity. That is a person. That is not some random Joe Schmo on the street. That doesn't make it right, though. I didn't say it made it right, but what I'm saying is, again, going back to the conversation. If you not holding your friends accountable for talking to other girls that he can actually get, you don't get to sit here and drag that lady for dancing and being inappropriate with a person she's not gonna get.
Man, look, bro, look.
Man, look, I'll just keep it like this. I'll just keep it like this, and I'll keep it short. There's a lot of women that don't deserve to be called a B word, but this bitch deserves to be called the B word. disrespectfully.
That was so
Like
crazy.
that is so uncalled for.
He's
Like
cooking.
if you know you have a man, like there's no need to go on stage and just embarrass him like that. So if that's not cheating, then I don't know what is.
Because it's not even like, bro, it's not even like, let's say for like the Usher thing, like he'll serenade your girl, you know what I'm saying? He'll probably like, he'll hug on her and shit like that. Like that kick pump shit, that was crazy, don't get me wrong. But the thing was, is that first things foremost, set the scene. He was hugging her from behind. The dude, he was hugging the shorty from behind. Their front row.
And they
It's a
kids
whole
on stage.
other single women that has no niggas with them. He says, "Yo, I want you." She doesn't even look at the nigga. He's trying to keep her like still there. Like he wants to still hold her because he knows once she get on stage, she's gonna wild out. She don't even acknowledge her boyfriend. She moves his arm, finds a way to rush on stage, starts jumping up, acting
Exactly.
ass, get behind that silhouette, bending over, kissing, tugging, and all that shit, bro. Just to then have this nigga be laugh at him as well, and then be like, damn, was it really that crazy? And her homegirl to tell you, bitch, yes, that was insane. Why the fuck would you do that? Like that was like nigga, like that was she deserves to get dragged, bro. Cause it was just like
And
damn.
mind you, if y'all didn't see that other angle, there's a whole nother angle of her moving away from her boyfriend so she could get picked. And
Like,
other
bro,
girls helping her
literally.
get away from her boyfriend. So like there's a whole
But
other
I
angle.
think,
She
but what
deserved to
you're,
get dragged,
but
bro.
what y'all are probably, I think this, you know what this kind of reminds me of? This reminds me of the whole Will Smith, Jada Pinkett Smith, Oscar situation where people are putting narratives because they think something happened. We can't just, people are going to want to get chosen by their favorite artist. If y'all were in relationships and we had this whole conversation about Ice Spice, right? If she's like, I would like to bring you on stage, you come on now, y'all gonna cap and
No,
say that y'all
it
not gonna
depends.
go.
No, first off, it depends. Like if I'm in a relationship,
I'm
I'm
not
gonna have
going.
that conversation with my girl beforehand, regardless. Like
I
I'm gonna
mean,
talk about it,
No,
like, bro,
no,
I'm literally gonna
but
talk
a
to her.
lot of
I would literally ask her, yo, how would you feel if, say, hypothetically, Lotto asked me to come on stage? If my girl, who I know I'm gonna be with, because just because Ice Spice bring you on stage, that don't mean shit, high key. That don't mean you finna get Ice Spice, none of that shit. Like, I ain't gaining nothing for that, but maybe a couple, like, a couple trending, like, to be trending on, like, Twitter or Instagram for, like, a night. But other than that, even then, I'm gonna talk to my girl. If she say no, I'm gonna respect that. It's not that hard, bro. Like, I'm gonna be like, all right, yeah, nah, because you gotta understand, if I break that promise, I gotta go home to that shit, and I gotta deal with that relationship. Ice Spice don't.
correct.
no,
She going to another show.
that
So
moment
I
is just
like.
in it,
but
bro.
look, I
That's
was
what I'm saying. Like, I'm
gonna
not doing that shit.
I was gonna also ask y'all like if the roles were reversed. So like, let's say if you guys were in that situation, and let's say like Rihanna, Beyonce, Ice Spice, or whoever your
Our
female, your
team look
favorite,
like that, bro.
whoever your favorite female artist is,
Fuck
would you
Rihanna.
Bro, shut
wow.
the fuck up, bro.
That's why I said
Yeah,
I feel like it's cap.
what do no? Hold on, y'all.
My thing is this though. Like, okay, if me now, because I don't have nobody. So let's say I went to a Jada Kingdom concert, and she was like, "I'm gonna strap you to a chair and twerk on your ass, butt booty naked." I'm going. Simple.
You're
But
single. That's different.
exactly. But if I had my girl with me, and let's say we went to a SZA concert, right, and same
Actually,
happened type shit, I agree with Marcus. Like, because by the end of the day, the thing is that I feel like what fucks people up is the fact that like we get lost in the idea like this is a celebrity. By the end of the day, it's still a person. Yes, their status is a lot higher, obviously, than mine, but at the same time, it's like I'm not at that point. I'm not gonna value you that high because you're a celebrity. Like you're still a person like me, and most importantly, me being on stage with you for a minute isn't shit to me. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Like I respect what I have
Yep.
going on.
That's
exactly.
where
Like, and I'm a,
that's where she went wrong at. She looked at Omale as like he's not a person, like he doesn't bleed and breathe just like her boyfriend. That's the problem
Like,
with a lot of
yeah,
people.
she
Because
basically said,
I
like, yo,
think what
my
y'all are
relationship.
what y'all are doing is y'all are applying logic to a situation where that's not always going to be the case. So I work in concerts. That's literally my job. That's what I do. The amount of people who lose their shit over an artist is insane.
No,
So
I agree.
you're speaking in this moment right now within, I think, what is it, 6 of us here right now? You're speaking
Yeah.
in this moment, but you can't speak for in the moment, in the way you feel with the energy of the crowd, and the artist is there and they're singing all your favorite songs, and you super excited and you super happy. I'll give y'all an example. Granted, yeah, it's a little different. One of my very first concert was Danity Kane in 2014. It was my very first concert. They pulled me on stage and gave me a lap dance at the concert. Now, granted, I ain't got no girlfriend, and I'm not trying to sleep with any of these women. But as a person who has been a fan since 2005, since 2004, when Making the Band was on TV, in my head and in my moment, I left my whole phone damn near on the ground because I was so enamored with the fact that, oh my God, Danity Kane just brought me on stage. So it's easy to apply that logic now, but it's not easy to apply that logic when you're in the moment.
And see, that might be some people, you feel me? But
hold on. Who the hell is the God?
Who do you think it is?
Oh my gosh.
Who's
Anyway,
that?
that's TK.
Oh,
But go ahead.
But yeah,
what you were saying, Todd.
that might be true for some people, you feel me? Like, I understand some people just lose their shit over celebrities, but I've met a few celebrities before. I've never lost my shit. That's just me though.
But you're one person. You're speaking as one person. When you have a person, like you brought up Beyonce, you brought up Rihanna, you brought up all these people, you got grown ass men who would leave their pregnant ass wife sitting in the hall if Rihanna or Beyonce said, "Come on this stage." They are not going
like
to
that,
miss
bro.
that
Nah, but
opportunity.
Think that
Y'all
was-
are y'all don't.
No.
Sit
Deontay,
here and
listen. Nah, Deontay, listen. Yes, we will hop on stage. I'm gonna be honest. Even if I was in a relationship or if I had a girl right next to me, you can hop on stage with that. That don't mean you're gonna do something explicit the way that African artist did. Now I could hop on stage with Beyonce. That don't mean Beyonce gonna dance on me. Obviously, my girl gonna be cool with that. I know I'm gonna be cool with that because it's Beyonce. She told me to get on stage and she just performing in front of me, or like, you know what I'm saying? She just, you know what I'm saying, like not doing shit that's gonna disrespect my relationship. That shouldn't be an issue. But what he did was out of bounds, bro. And what she did was out of bounds. On top of that, she knew that man was doing that shit because even before they got behind that glass, that whatever the hell that shit was on stage, that prop, they were already doing some type of weird, freaky shit before they got back there. So she could have easily did that shit before they got back there, but she did it anyway. Like she was already within the moment. You could have easily told that nigga like, oh nah, like bro, the moment. Say if I had my girl next to me, hypothetically, right? I had my girl next to me front row at a Lotto concert. Lotto pulled me on stage. You know what I'm saying? Or say like I just said, fuck it, I'm gonna hop on stage. I disregard what my girl said or something. Or like I wouldn't say disregard, but I said, fuck it, I'm gonna get on stage. Let me see what Lotto talking about. If Lotto start doing extra shit like twerking on me or like trying to kiss me or something, all that extra shit, you can easily dead that shit because it's like, bro, I got a girl right there. Like, no. Because at the end of the day, if that shit fuck up, I gotta go home to my girl, bro. I gotta deal with that broken relationship. I gotta try to mend that shit. Lotto don't gotta deal with that shit. Lotto could go about. She could literally probably gonna forget about me the next tour.
Mm-hmm. She is.
She is. Like the moment she leave the building, she gonna forget about me
because this is a part of the act. But I think what you're doing is you're applying what you think you would do now versus being in the moment. And so when you're in the moment, it's a completely different experience.
I would tell my girl,
just talking to,
like, yo, you cool with me going up here? If my girl say no, I'm gonna say, never mind, Lotto, I can't do it. I dead ass would do that. It's not that serious. I'm telling you, I'm that rational. Like I'd be like, never mind, Lotto, I can't do it. Like if Lotto, I would tell my girl, I would ask her before. If Lotto said, hey, I want you to come on, say, look at my girl for the green light or the no. Like, bro, do you want me to go? If she said go ahead, I'm gonna say, all right. If anything happened on stage, like, bro. Even then, if Lotto do something extra, I'm gonna say like, nah, bro, chill out. Like, if she twerking on me, okay, every bitch twerk. But it's like if she doing something extra shit, like trying to lick my neck or like some freaky ass, I'm gonna say, yo, chill out. You know what I'm saying? But like,
see what baffles me about this whole argument, right? Even if you were to say like, oh, because it's a celebrity, like just let it happen. It's not that deep. Omale, I didn't know who Omale was before this situation. I
still don't know who he is.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
If you're using this argument, I could see if it was Chris Brown, but Omale like she's a C-tier artist.
But that girl is African, so I believe she's
at an African concert. I think he's big over there.
Concert, so that's her. That's a part of her culture, so she knows him. Now we may not know him, but she knows that man. She knows him. So that's like back in the day when, in I think the early 2000s, or Janet Jackson had a concert and she doing her song "If." You know that was it? No, "Would You Mind?" Sorry. And y'all know how sexual that song is. She brought that man on stage, strapped him to something, did something, and was giving him all kinds of lap dances. I just don't think y'all realize the power that a lot of these people have, especially with women and even men, have over these people. Like that is the one opportunity they have to have a connection with one of their favorite artists. And so I think I
But
am
don't you
in
think that's a
100.
problem though? Don't you
No,
think
I'm
that's
not saying
that
that.
should be a
I'm not saying that it's not a problem, but we
yeah, nah, yeah.
understand. But we understand how being fans in music. Everybody on this panel is a fan of somebody in music. Now, a lot of us may be rationals, others are not, Todd. But but
Hey man, if
we.
Kanye put me on stage, I'm going.
That's what I'm talking about.
Sick.
That's what I'm talking about.
You're
You
sick.
see what I'm talking about? Irrational. But
Clip
we understand that we all we're fans of people, and when we get that opportunity to just be in the presence, and it may seem real juvenile, it may seem real stupid, like these are people at the end of the day, and we know that, but in the back of our mind, that's still Beyonce, that's still Rihanna. This is the only time in our lives that we're this face. This is the only time in our lives that we are gonna have to be this close to somebody that we idolize.
So I got a question. So I'll say this. To that, I'll say this. All right, so even if we understand all that, right? We all get it, whatever. Then expect the backlash and the criticism that comes with it. Like, regardless of who it is, expect the backlash, expect people to get on you and drag you through the mud, because it's like, bro, you knew that shit was wrong. And on top of that, it's like you didn't value the relationship you had with your partner. So expect that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because when you get into a relationship, bro, all that shit is secondary, bro. That shit shouldn't even put a wedge through whoever that dude is. I don't give a damn if it's your biggest artist of all. Like, you shouldn't let that shit wedge your relationship or get in the middle of your relationship.
That's a massive red flag.
That's what I'm saying. Especially if he spent his hard-earned money to get y'all those fucking tickets.
Okay.
But 10 times out of 10, he knew how she felt about him.
Hold on.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Hold on. So T, been quiet. So I'm just gonna ask you, man. What's your thoughts on this whole situation? And
the bitch is still one.
That's it.
I mean, there's no other way around it.
Like
Marcus just said, 100% of the time, the man is the one making money in a relationship. He's the one making the money. He's the one buying the woman wherever she wants. If this man buys you tickets, go see your favorite artist. He's paying for you to go have a good time and watch your favorite artist, not to go there and get fucking sexually embarrassed. Like, no, not doing all that.
Okay, so let me ask you guys a question.
It's just so weird.
So after this whole situation, would you take your girl to like a concert? Would you sit like front row, depending on her?
But she's not going on stage.
Okay.
Me.
So I said the same thing because I'm like, man, this kind of makes me not want to take my girl to a concert or like
not
like go to a concert, but this day she want to sit like on the like far type shit.
No, we're not gonna do that. But if he look this way, I'm like, nah, bro, you're not for me. No.
Yeah. I mean, like I'll say this shouldn't cause anybody to be like, yo, like I don't want to. Don't be insecure. That's
not what I mean.
No. I'm not saying you're saying that, Ken. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about just in general. I shouldn't, because people are taking this in insecure ways about their relationship and themselves. Obviously, don't let this shit do anything to it. This shouldn't do anything to it. If you're not taking your girl to a concert off of this situation, then you don't need to be in a relationship because you're too insecure yourself. Like, take your girl to the concert, but I say take your girl to the. I think that's clear. Like,
see, I disagree with that, bro. I'm not. I
don't think that should be a disagreement necessarily, because, bro, if you sitting up here telling me, yo, I'm not taking my girl to go see her favorite artist or whoever the fuck she likes, and I could do that for my girl, and we both can go. And the fact that you're letting the situation happen damn near across the pond in a whole different continent and country dictate you doing something for your girl that literally probably dudes prior to that didn't do for her, I think that's
Well,
insecurity, bro. So
listen,
I'm
I
saying like to
disagree.
that. Nah, I
I
say to that.
disagree.
I'm not finished.
Go ahead.
Hold on. I'm not finished. So
My
I'm
bad.
saying like to that. I feel like you could take your girl to the concert. You can take your girl or guy to the concert, but y'all need to have these conversations of like, okay, what has happened in the event if they do? Do you feel comfortable of like this said artist? If it does happen, bringing me on stage. If that person says no, then you fucking abide by that, and you could sit front row. But hey, if the artist come over, tell the artist nah. Or if the girl should have that self respect for you and your and her man to not go up there. And if she go up there and she ignores what the fuck you tell, then that ain't the one because clearly that's a female who doesn't
She a fucking
respect your
groupie,
Well,
relationship.
bro.
see, I
Literally.
disagree. I disagree as far
Right.
as I disagree as far as like I don't have no problem with you taking your girl to a concert. I just disagree with getting front row seats like the other dude did. Just don't get front row seats.
But see,
I
that's
feel,
the
I
part
feel
I'm
like you
saying
have
with
to
the
know who your
insecurity
girl is,
aspect.
though,
That's
man.
the thing with the insecurity aspect. Go ahead, Jay, my fault.
You have to know who your girl is, though. If you know your girl's a groupie ass bitch, like for example, you like the red flags is clear. I know for a fact that nigga know the red flags, bro. You know when your girl is a fucking groupie, bro. Like you just know.
Mm-hmm.
So for
Mm-hmm.
that very reason, let's say my girl loves the fuck out of Chris Brown, right? She's like, oh, I love Chris. I can't. Chris Brown's my celebrity crush. This and the third, right? If we go front row to Chris Brown, I am not going to be shocked if Chris Brown walks up to her and say, "You want to go on stage to her," and then she run up on that bitch. At that point, that's my fault, and I'm going to be mad at myself because I put ourselves in that situation. You feel what I'm saying? Especially if I establish that I'm not comfortable with that. The red flag's been there. He just
Yep.
said he set it up for himself. But also, most importantly, bro, it's like I agree. You can't be insecure on it because you don't know what'll happen. You feel me? Like really, it's more so R&B niggas that be doing this shit. I'm not gonna cap. Like I don't. Maybe some rap niggas that do it, but like
Rappers do it too.
yeah,
Right,
like
right.
at the
The
same time,
rappers
if I
do it
go to
too.
like a let's say a Travis Scott concert, I don't expect Travis Scott to go up there and then riding up on my bitch. You feel what I'm saying? But if I go to an Usher, I gotta prepare for that shit. You feel me? But I do feel like though one thing about this incident is that I don't know. I feel like a part of me feels like celebrities, like singers and shit, they're gonna have to really be like prepared to run into the wrong one eventually, bro. Cause like
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't be
that's
surprised if any of these celebrities get into a fade with a random
cause
ass dude.
niggas, especially it feels like niggas nowadays just don't give a fuck about their own their own freedom. So like it takes the wrong one. It just takes you to run into one crash out nigga that just don't care about the security, don't care about the celebrity. Like he just runs up on that stage and beats the shit out of dude. And if he do, I ain't mad at him. Cause like it's
I'm not
mad
even.
disrespectful to your manhood, bro. Cause you saying, yeah, I know you got a girl, but I'm gonna still take your girl because she loves me more than you type shit. And like that shit's mad disrespectful when you like look at it in that line, like cause like it's just it wasn't nothing he can do for real. And it's I just man, I
But
just
wait,
hope someone runs into the wrong one eventually.
but wait a
Bro.
minute though. You're doing it under the guise that they know that this girl is in a relationship.
Mm.
So they don't know these people. Like these that's just a random chick in the crowd standing next to a guy. That could be a stranger, that could be a
It
brother,
was the
that could
fact
be
that he was
whomever.
holding her, bro. Like he was like, bro, when I tell you, like he was dead ass, like they were up on each other. He was hugging her from the back. Like he literally was like
Yeah, the
this.
artist seen that, bro. He's seen them like that.
Well,
Like,
Jay,
he was dead. It
I
wasn't
gotta
like they were
correct you. I
standing
gotta
next to
correct you on that. I gotta correct you on that because I gotta correct you on that because when she got picked and when Omale was over there to pick her, she moved away from her boyfriend. So Omale couldn't see that. She moved away and there was like she moved away in front of like multiple people. So like there was multiple people in between them at that point. By the time Omale picked her.
Oh yeah, wasn't she like further down from that fat girl on the left side?
Yeah, and there's the video footage where you can see like he did have his arm around her, but further into the concert, multiple women helped her get away so she could be picked to go on stage. She was basically yelling and begging to go on stage.
It's
bro.
my problem, it really just goes back to like you need to know who you dating, bro. Basically, some of the what Jay talking about, like you just gotta know who the fuck you dating. Like you should know what type of how your girl reacts to certain dudes, or you should know how your man reacts to certain women. Even then, and if you're in a relationship, you shouldn't be fanned out over nobody but your girl. But I mean, that's a different conversation. But
I
like,
just
it's
Look,
no
my
reason you should.
when my best friend was alive, with his girlfriend, she was a huge fan of Chris Brown, and he was like, "I am not buying her anything dealing with Chris Brown." Because he understood that we were young, we were in high school at that point, but he understood that she has a level of attachment to this person. And that's another thing too. You have to look at the age of these people. So if you're applying this logic to a girl who is 19, she just got out of high school last year. Her mentality is still celebrity obsessed, and she can't see the bigger picture. Whereas with our parents, they grown as fuck. So if they going and, you know, I'm gonna use somebody who's old. I'll use Usher as an example. They don't typically see those things and care that Usher is there. Because even when I went to go see Usher, it was so many men there with their wives. They don't care because they don't feel they don't feel threatened in that regard. But when you got somebody who is really, really young, they don't have that mentality yet.
Bro, I just don't understand like how you just
Like
how.
for Deontay's point of view, for Deontay, I understand exactly what you're saying, but I think this is what I say. Like, I feel like it's a.
Hey, pause the audio.
Pause the audio. I feel like with what you were saying, it makes sense because again, like it's an experience behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like again, like I said, if Beyonce or let's say even go back in time, if Michael Jackson was like, "Yo, you want to come on stage and sing the song me or whatever," that's a whole different thing, right? I understand that point. It's just it's still like levels to like this, and it's just a certain level of respect that comes with the shit when you're in a relationship. You feel me? Because like no matter how much you love something, you love a celebrity, you shouldn't be doing this shit, man. Like I don't give a
That's
shit.
what I'm saying.
Like
You
But
putting
wait a minute
that
though,
celebrity over.
because
You putting that relationship under
so
the celebrity status.
So I'm watching it. I'm looking at it, and he's African, right? He's
Yeah.
African. They're African. Dancing like this is not traditional of their behaviors. So being this way, even like if you go to Jamaica, you go to the Caribbean, they do shit like this, and they do this shit on a regular. Like this
that's
is
fine.
not. This is not anything. This is what they would not consider this.
Yeah, it's a different style. I understand that. Like it don't consider as inappropriate. All right, cool. But at the same time, I'm pretty sure them people in those same countries are not tolerating their wives kissing other men.
No, like, fuck that, bro. Fuck no, bro.
And the thing is, you know,
that's what I'm saying. Like, nah, bro. Like,
I get angrier and angrier, bro.
And I'm saying, like, come on, bro. Like, getting put in an all fours, kissing a man. Look, bro. I don't care what culture it is. Ask any of them cultures. They are not allowing their wives. They are not allowing their wives having a whole nother grown ass man kissing their wife.
Have you
would
not
get beheaded.
seen
You would get
people?
beheaded, bro. Like, no.
Have y'all not seen these people in these other countries? How they dance?
I know.
Yeah, I've seen it, bro. I've seen it, but it's not to that level, bro.
Yes,
bro,
they are doing worse. What are you talking about?
Bro, kissing other men.
Beyonce, bro.
If
It's
you're in a
the fact that
relationship,
her homegirls even stated to her, they said you were wilding, bro. Like
literally, that gave it away.
You were wilding, bro. Like you were doing like
right. And she even, bro, Deontay, she even came back and said, "Oh damn, I didn't think y'all could see me," or "Damn, like was it that bad?" Clearly, she was aware of what the fuck she did. She was clearly aware of what they did, so that shit ain't got shit to do with culture.
Also, I just want to say this. Also, man, look, I know a lot of these females out here say niggas ain't shit, this and the third. I don't want to hear y'all say niggas ain't shit damn near for the rest of the year after this shit. Like I truly don't want to hear it because this ain't some shit that niggas would do.
Bro,
yes, they would. No. Hold on.
Yes, they would.
That's
Yes,
cap. That's cap.
They would.
Because y'all just because it's not done on screen and on at a concert, y'all friends be fucking around on their girls and their wives. I'm saying you can't say.
Hold on.
The point that I'm trying to make.
Hold on.
We're not gonna
let him finish. Let him finish. Go ahead,
we're not gonna go on stage and disrespect our woman on stage. That's the point that
you disrespect them off the stage.
Some niggas do actually. Some niggas do. It doesn't make a difference if it's on stage or not. There's dudes out here who disrespect that woman.
Right? I'll say this though, right? This is the difference between men and women when it comes to like cheating and shit. If a man cheats, he'll try to hide it and he won't disrespect his girl and embarrass his girl in public. A girl would do it right in front of. I've seen this countless times. Women will cheat right in front of their man's face and not give a fuck.
A man will cheat on his girlfriend with her coworker.
No, but that's what he's saying though. He said men would do that shit behind their back. So
but But a lot
That's
of
not make. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's right. I'm
No,
just saying like at
he just
least we
said there's a
won't
different
embarrass our
level to
partner.
it.
At least we won't publicly embarrass our partner. That's all I'm saying.
Listen, cheating is
Yeah.
cheating, regardless of how you want to put the thing down, flip it and reverse it. Is cheating. No matter if you're doing it in public, no matter if you're doing it in private, if you're doing it in secrecy, or you're doing it out in the open. Men or women aren't worse at cheating or better at cheating than the next. Everybody's doing the shit equally.
No,
So
I
he's
agree.
no. Hold on.
I agree.
There's a difference. There's a difference. No. Because what he's saying is
no, I ain't really
she
saying
no.
I don't agree
I'm
with
saying
it.
no. He's not disagreeing with you though in the sense of like, yes, we all know cheating is cheating, but what we're saying is, or what he's then trying to get at, that I then kind of agree with. Men is gonna at least keep it up, like they're gonna keep it behind closed doors. Yes, it's still wrong, but they're not gonna embarrass you publicly, embarrass that relationship for everybody. She literally publicly embarrassed this man on the whole internet. This has been
She
viral
didn't
for
do
like
that.
2 days.
Somebody else did that. So we not gonna act like
She
she
did
just
it.
went.
No, she did it in front of. She did it in
We
front of an
not gonna
audience.
act
It
like
don't matter. No, listen.
It does matter.
Listen,
because what
it
you're
does
doing-
matter.
hold
No,
on.
it does not matter
It does
because
matter.
look,
It does.
it doesn't
What
because
you're
when
doing
hold on, real quick. Let me finish.
Go
I'm
ahead.
not done. I'm not done. It don't matter because even if it wasn't on the internet, it was still a whole live audience in the background that saw it. That
And do
knew
you think
it
that
was his
entire
girl.
audience of people would have given a damn after they left and went home?
Yes.
Yes,
No,
they
ain't nobody thinking.
Walk out
Ain't
there.
nobody think
People
going to a
giving a damn
concert.
right now. People
No,
giving a
but
fuck
that's
right now. So
only
you don't think
because
people giving a fuck
that's
out there?
only because. So just go back a little bit, and then I'll circle back to that. She didn't do anything to embarrass him in public. Y'all, not y'all. Y'all as
She
in the
just
general.
went on stage and a whole audience and embarrassed her
Y'all
man.
as in the general public, not y'all here, but y'all went
Oh
and
my
filmed
God.
it and then put it out there. And then it's like, oh my God, look at what this girl did to her
But you
boyfriend.
know that's self-awareness
y'all
issues. You
did
know
that.
there's cameras in the crowd. You know somebody's recording. We are in 2024. You know somebody's recording that concert, whether that's on a phone, iPad, or anything. You knew that's self-awareness. So you knew you went on stage. Not only you publicly humiliated him in front of an audience, you know somebody's recording that shit and finna put it on the internet. And you fucking and you did it anyway. So you embarrassed him on the internet and in public. That's embarrassing.
So then the real conversation should be people just need to mind their own fucking business. So why would you even do that? That's the real conversation.
How can I mind my
y'all put it out there. So why would you?
Somebody was already recording.
So here's the thing.
You don't think somebody was recording before that incident?
Here's the thing. If I'm going to a concert, right? And so we all know when there's a lap dance segment or there's a segment where there's going to be something intimate between the artist and somebody else coming on the stage. Why the fuck am I recording this shit? I don't want to take. Why do I want to have this in my memories to go back and look? Oh, look at when he pulled that girl on stage. I don't give a fuck about that shit.
Didn't you just say earlier? We all thought about this from a rational standpoint, so you don't know shit about what happened in that moment. That's the same. That you just contradict yourself. That's the same argument.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you can.
No, I didn't.
Because somebody is already going to record that concert because it's the concert. You're going to record the whole thing no matter what.
But most of these people are not recording the whole concert. It's very rare. It's very rare that a person, that multiple people, that a whole stadium of people is recording an entire concert.
Deontay, you mean to tell me in an open stadium, a public stadium, you mean to tell me there is nobody in that damn stadium that's walking in that bitch like, you know what? I'm not going to record this concert because I want to have self-respect for somebody.
That's not what I'm saying.
That's what you're saying.
That's not what I'm saying.
The thing is, fuck the photos. Let's say no one had cameras at all. By the end of the day, you still disrespected that nigga and embarrassed him off of the sheer fact that you went on that stage and wowed the fuck out. And the thing is, I understand
literally
they have culture where they dance that way. I understand. But the thing is, though, people from that culture, from like the Caribbeans, from West Africa and all that shit, they'll tell you like, oh yeah, they'll correct you and say, oh yeah, like no, like this is what they're doing. It's nothing crazy. You feel me? Like everyone able to correct you. Nobody said that shit.
Nobody said that.
Like, yo, she wowed the fuck out. Even
her own friend said she wowed out. Come on, bro.
Men, nigga, everybody and their mama, even there were some at that concert like, yo, no, she wowed the fuck out. Like that was not what the fuck. Like if she had a man, she just ruined that whole shit, bro. Because he embarrassed the fuck out of him. And even if he didn't know he was getting recorded, you can still tell that he was fucked up over it and felt embarrassed because of the fact that even her homegirls was there. They were asking that nigga. Niggas was in his ear saying, damn, ain't that your girl up there while she's getting bent the fuck over? So fuck the cameras. It's the fact that you have motherfuckers that know that that's your bitch, that seen you with your girl and is now looking up and looking at you, smiling, trying to hide the pain while she is on her hands and knees, getting her shit smacked, humped on, the whole fucking nine.
And tongue down, bro. They were kissing on the motherfucking
Exactly.
stage. She then had a whole orgasm. Her eyes were back to back of her head. She had a whole fucking orgasm.
You turn around, you turn to your right, you have niggas singing your ear talking about, ain't that your bitch? You turn to your left, you got
Oh,
kids pointing and laughing.
bro, I'm gonna be honest, bro. There's no Caribbean, there's no African dance, there's no Caribbean dance that could fucking that causes orgasms, bro. I don't care. There's none you can say.
You ain't seen people from Jamaica dance then because they damn near fucking.
Bro, I had the Jamaican homie and he told me that shit was crazy.
You saw that video?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
But they were fully clothed, so
Bro,
they had on clothes.
It was basically a set. It was we
They
just
were
saw a whole
clothed. They had
section.
on
You saw an intro to a
He
porn
pumped her
scene.
It
from
was
the front
soft
and
porn,
back,
bro.
clothes on.
Like,
Yeah.
nigga, I am
This nigga was like this whole time. What are we doing here?
because the thing is, bro,
You know
in
what I'm saying?
Jamaica, they'll dance
I
like
feel
that.
like y'all being dramatic.
Bro, in Jamaica,
How?
Y'all
You
being
saw
so
the
dramatic.
video.
Deontay, bro.
Y'all being so
Deontay.
dramatic.
Deontay such a
Y'all
troll.
are
He's
being
such a
so
troll.
dramatic. Oh my god.
Such a troll.
Oh my god.
Jamaica and go back
My
home.
thing is, what's so hard to witness? Like, yo, she disrespected this man in front of
I said that.
people. What's wrong with that?
I said
No,
that.
you said
I'll
why people can't mind their own business. Fuck you mean?
And
It
I
was
still
everybody's
mean
business.
that. Why y'all can't?
What you
Y'all
mean?
see, all y'all had to do was mind y'all business, but y'all wanted to put it out there for the internet and the world to see.
Why we got all? That's crazy. You just contradicted yourself again. You got
Y'all
on
put
men
it
for
out there
fucking
for
hot.
the world to see.
Nah.
Y'all
You got on men.
uploaded these
You got on
videos
men.
with the
Hold up.
intentions.
Motherfucker, you literally got on men for hiding shit and for saying, "Oh, damn, that's still just as bad." Yada yada yada. Now you're encouraging everybody to go in that concert and to mind their business and then
business,
go.
Yeah, mind your
That shit
business.
crazy. You are.
Deontay,
Well,
That
I'll
shit,
just-
Deontay,
I'll
you did
just
that
say
shit to
this.
somebody. You did that shit to somebody.
Deontay,
didn't you?
I'll just say this. I'll just say this though, with this whole concert situation, the aftermath is really what's the kicker though, because
I can't say that again.
the aftermath is really what's the kicker though, because like if you look at who's winning in the end, the guy's winning in the end. Even though he took that loss at that concert, he's gained double the amount of following in less time, and apparently he's been on. He's getting brand deals and stuff, fashion deals.
Which is ridiculous.
That's
Wow.
ridiculous.
I don't think it's crazy.
That is
I
All
don't
of
think it's crazy.
Nah, that's ridiculous.
Shout out
Nah,
to
that's
fucking
ridiculous.
ridiculous. The dude,
Yeah.
the dude got embarrassed. I hate this.
That's what I'm
shit
saying.
where
Like, what
we
the fuck you
where
need a
we
deal
reward,
for?
We
So this man just
reward
gotta come
people
up
for
off the
having
street?
bad experiences. Like that.
That's what
some
I'm
fucked
saying.
up
Like,
shit.
no, we shouldn't be picking at you because we get on that D Wells motherfucker for gaining deals off of bullshit.
Now I'm not
It should be the
100%
same
sure,
thing. Like,
but I've
he don't.
seen
I know.
videos
I'm saying.
on that.
I'm just saying. If he did get brand deals, bro, shame on those fucking brand deals for giving that man an offer for not doing shit where people put their hard on work in and don't get offers at all. That's bullshit, bro. If that is true, that's bullshit. What the fuck you need all that?
Now
I'm
I
cool
don't
with
think
getting. I know he was
don't.
gonna get a following, so whatever. But deals and money, like that's bullshit, bro.
Now
be
I
honest.
don't agree that this was. I still stand by. I don't think that this is considered cheating. I do think it is very inappropriate. However, even if you do want to classify it as cheating, niggas get cheated on every day. Like this is not the end of the world. Like I'm just saying, it's just not. It shouldn't be to where we are giving people financial gain. He's getting financial gain because he potentially or what you believe he got cheated on. That's
I
dumb.
agree. That's bullshit. Like no, like
now I do
companies
agree.
literally
She a bird ass bitch and she wrong as fuck for doing that. Like that shit is
Bro.
really really rude and it's disrespectful and she is a lie. And I know I talk shit about we shouldn't drag her. And no, I don't think she should get drugged, but she dead ass motherfucking wrong.
Bro,
Like if I can stand 10 toes in what Keke Palmer did, and I thought she was wrong as fuck for what she did. This lady was worse.
Yeah, she was real wrong.
Exactly,
So fuck Keke Palmer, by the way.
This whole concert situation made what Usher did look like PG.
Pretty much.
Yeah, low key. But see, the thing with the Usher thing, why I don't know why people got mad. Swiss Beats his damn self didn't care. So I don't know why.
No, not
everybody else
that.
cared.
We're talking about the Usher Keke Palmer situation.
Oh, the
not
Keke.
Usher.
Okay, yeah, that one, yeah. Yeah, no, that
My
was
thing
Wait,
is,
disrespectful.
what was the Usher Kiki Palmer situation?
It was very similar at his show. So there's a segment in his show where after the strippers leave the stage, he does like a lap into the audience. And the way that the
Yeah.
theater is set up, there's like these banquettes, which are couches. He can walk through, and he normally goes into the crowd and serenades somebody in the crowd. It's typically a celebrity guest, or it's someone, it could be like an older lady, like he did Anita Baker, Issa Rae, Janelle Monáe, and then that particular instance, it was Keke Palmer. And then that's when the father of her child got on and said, "Come on, I mean, you're a mother. You shouldn't be out dressing like this at the concert." But it was a culmination of the way she was dressed, because she literally had on a see-through dress with the shortest, damn near a thong. Her whole ass was hanging out, and she was grinding up on Usher and being very overtly sexual with him
Yeah,
as well.
that fit was disgusting. I'll be honest. Like,
Yeah,
that was
and
terrible.
so then it caused all of the pandemonium of everybody
Oh, let me
being
look
mad
this
at
up.
him and
Yeah.
dragging the boyfriend, the father of her child, because they felt like, he doesn't get to dictate what she does. She's an adult. But I do see a lot of the same women defending the boyfriend and saying
Yeah.
that girl
Being
was wrong,
hypocrites.
but they were the same ones dragging Keke Palmer's boyfriend
I'm not
for
gonna.
going.
But yeah, that's because it's Keke
Mm,
Palmer. So, bitches gonna have bias towards her.
I'm
So
not
when
gonna
they
cap
seen
though.
something like her, the same.
I
But
feel like for women, they only saying that shit. And I said it before. They only saying this shit like that whole like it's just a concert. He's got to live through it or not live through it. He's got to enjoy the moment type shit because it's no like legit. Right currently, I know Janet Jackson did that thing before, but currently, unless I'm wrong, you correct me, Deontay. But it's no female artist that's doing that shit that Usher, that one C-list, what Afro beats niggas out there doing. Like I said, if Lotto, Meg, etc., if they was to do that shit on their set, then you will definitely see women being on the side that the men are talking about in the aspect of, yo, like y'all gotta chill the fuck out with that shit. It was a clip where I remember this one it was like a local artist or some shit. Long story short, she was performing and she was twerking on this nigga. And his girlfriend, baby mama, whoever the fuck, walked up on him, snatched his ass off the stage, started beating his ass. So women give a fuck. It's just the fact that it's not happening to them on the big stage where they can get embarrassed themselves. So it's just one of those situations. So that's why I don't really take it serious. And then like I expect them to say that because they ain't got a threat that's gonna do that same shit to them.
that's a good point.
Yeah.
so then that boy
But
Kenny
you
got
don't cap. Y'all will be on stage too with
No, like
Lotto.
I
Y'all will be on stage with Lotto.
I would be on stage. Like if I'm single, I'm just going to the concert and it's just me and my homies. I would. No duh. Like it's Lotto. What the fuck?
Lily Kyle be
I
on
think
stage. He
Cardi.
said he
I
was on
think
stage for
Cardi
another man.
B. I think Cardi B did it. I think she pulled somebody on stage.
Yeah, I'll say that last time. Also,
I
killer.
think. I'm not sure. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure she
I'm just
did.
I'd be cool with that shit. Yeah, if I'm single, but if I'm not single, like if I know I'm going to a concert, even if she's not coming, I'll talk to her, like. So say if such and such. Even then, if I'm not going with my girl, I'm not going to no female concert anyway. So there's no point even. She only got to worry about that. Like so, unless like I'm single and niggas just trying to go to the concert and I got a free ticket and they just want to see Lotto or some shit. I guess. Even then though, like I'm not going to no female concert under my own will, regardless, unless it's like I guess a Beyonce concert. Like that's it. Even then, I probably wouldn't even go to her shit. So it's like I'm not going to no female concert, so she ain't got to worry about that shit. But I got to worry about her going to a dude concert because
And that's the
females be
point
geeked the
too.
fuck out.
Like nigga, like granted, like most of the female artists that we would even probably see, they don't even perform that way. Like if you were to see, like I don't expect her to perform that way. I don't expect
No.
Yeah, like you don't
no.
expect like those types of people to perform that way. And the people that would, like a Cardi B, like a Meg, like a lot of Ice Spice, etc., we're not
seeing them
on a solo. Women can go to they can go to those concerts and on top of that go to an Usher on their own, go to whoever on their own because you know what I'm saying? Like this is how it is. So it's like that's why I just really feel like women saying that shit because they know like they don't have that competition that's like coming at them the same way type shit, bro. You feel me?
Like the only way you go to a woman concert or a dude or an R&B dude's concert, the only way you go to an R&B concert or if you go to a female concert is literally if you have a girl. Yeah. That's why everybody in that bitch have a dude, or if you see dudes in there, probably in that bitch with their girl.
Like T
That's
might go
it.
to a Riri concert by himself, but that's about it.
Yeah, T the only one because T's a weirdo. Like,
T a
yeah,
hard
facts.
dog.
Alright,
Not too much.
You know what?
Not too
alright,
much.
let's get out this topic. So I got one more topic we're gonna talk about. So I'm just gonna end the show off with your guys' hottest takes. So
Perfect album, by the way.
Jay, do you
Yeah,
want to go
10
first?
out of 10.
10 out of 10 album.
Jay, do you want to go first?
Wait, you said how to takes on what?
Music.
Music? Shit, I gotta think on that. You can have someone else go. I gotta think on that shit.
Beyonce.
He's not in here, but the very first show episode we talked about,
I know this. I know
the one gentleman said that Usher needs to stop making music, and I kind of agree.
I think I know you talking about.
That album is ass. It is ass. It is hot, boiling ass.
That's my take, bro.
It's bad. I'm very, very. This is the worst body of work he has ever produced in his entire career. It's horrible.
Damn.
And you know it's bad,
bad
when Jennifer Lopez drops the album and it's better.
Yeah.
You said that last episode too.
The truth. I'm very disappointed in Usher. He needs to go ahead and
Brandon's not gonna like that.
What he should have done. This is what I will say. What he should have done instead of releasing an album, he should have re-released the 20th anniversary of Confessions, and that should have been what he did his tour on. It should not have been a new album because that album is awful. Yeah, he could have kept it.
This was right here.
For me,
I'll
go. So I have technically two hot take. It's mainly just one though, but it's gonna kind of piggyback off Deontay. For one, I'm not gonna cap. I hate the fact that R&B artists are going to the pop genre. I hate it. I feel like it's a pussy way out to try to stay relevant, and I feel like it's just like it's so like I want to say tacky, but it's just so whack to me, and I feel like that's why like mainstream R&B is dying. Underground R&B is cool, you know. I could find some artists out there and shit, but mainstream, like seeing Chris Brown, seeing Usher, seeing all these people that were like started their career as R&B artists come out and go into pop is so shit to me. Like I hate that. I hate it.
That shit lame.
That's why I hate 11-11 so much, bro, because it's so fucking ass. Like stop doing fucking pop. Stop doing that shit. You are black.
Or Afrobeat, bro. Like motherfuckers doing Afrobeat, like
pop, bro.
Leave that shit to Burna Boy, bro.
Bro,
nah, fuck him.
I hate, like, nigga, you're a white man. Stop doing Afrobeat music, nigga. Stop.
You're not from Africa.
That's what I'm saying.
Make the shit that you came in with. And as for niggas like Usher, stop trying to fit in with the young crowd. Like, I hate the fact, like, the only nigga I know, and it's probably more niggas out there that can do this, but the only nigga I know that can fit in with the young crowd, the young sound, whether if you think it's good or not, is Drake. That's the only nigga. Besides that, Usher, stop trying to keep up with niggas like Chris Brown and all these other young niggas, bro. Do what you do best. You are 40 years fucking old. Stick
44.
to what makes you good. Stick to making songs that sound like Confessions. Stick to making things that sound like My Way. Because guess what? You are out your element now. You are out your prime. You don't need to experiment no more. There's no point in doing that shit. Like I feel like at a certain age, you gotta stop experimenting and just stick to the shit that makes you good. Stick to the shit that makes you great. Some people might disagree with that, but me personally, I just hate listening to shit that I hate listening to artists that I know are great and they keep trying to experiment with shit, especially when we're talking about Afrobeats and pop. Like I'm tired of hearing that shit. If I want to listen to that shit, I'll put on Burna Boy, WizKids, Thames, etc. I don't want to hear your light skinned ass Chris Brown playing no fucking Afrobeats, man. I don't want to hear you singing no fucking pop, nigga. Like sings like R&B, nigga, bring that genre back, bro. That's why that shit died, because niggas is untalented. Niggas is not creative no more, bro. This shit's whack.
Yeah.
Okay. T.
But niggas call 11-11 good.
11-11 is his
hot
worst.
ass.
It
was good.
Awful.
The only song I like is that what's that 11-11. That's it.
No, sensational.
Angel numbers.
Sensational is the only good song on that album. Let's be
honest. Angel numbers is better. Even though that may be a cop out. That may be a cop out because that's his most like viral song and shit, popular song on that album. But I don't care.
I think it is.
It
Yeah,
is
that's
his
his
most.
best
I didn't
one.
even know it was. I didn't even know it was a single until I just happened to. When I listened to the album first, and that's the only one I went back and replayed, and
Now,
then
Stutter
it
is
went
Man,
back.
nah, that shit. Like I said, with Breezy and all that, that shit's corny, bro. I mean, like
Oh
you.
no, I can't agree there. I actually thought Breezy was a really
Breezy
really
was Breezy.
solid album.
No, not Breezy the album. I'm talking like just his name. I'm just saying.
Oh,
I
the
think
name, the
Breezy.
artist,
Yeah,
Breezy.
no,
Got it.
that Breezy album was phenomenal. I like that album.
Breezy album was good. I'll admit that.
I still listen to that shit. I'm just saying though. I'm just saying Breezy.
But
Like
wait a
just calling
minute.
him Breezy.
no.
But hold on though. So
Stuttering
how
was
do you
also a good
feel?
song.
How do you feel about like? Because you said that you want them to stop experimenting. Beyonce does it. Are you saying you
But
want people to stop doing it if it doesn't work for them?
if it don't work for him, like for example, like we talk about with Usher, you feel me? Like
Mhm.
when I feel like once you know you hit that point where it's like, okay, I can't keep up with these folks. You feel me? Like I can't, because at one point people was doing mad trap soul, R&B beats,
EDM too. Don't forget
and you was
EDM
trying to
era.
do that shit. I remember Trey Songz trying to do that shit too, and it's like at that point it's like, all right, this is not my element. I'm going to stick what made me great, because guess what? No matter what, you're still going to get play. That's the thing. Like you trying to keep up
Put
with
it
these.
down, bro.
Like for example, bro, one thing I hate about R&B especially is the fact that niggas trying to become too toxic. They trying to sound like rappers and shit. Like stop trying to talk about how you be pimping bitches out, bro. I don't want to hear that.
Brent Fayez,
Yeah, like that shit.
Brand Fire is another one, bro. I
Bryson
hate that
Tiller.
nigga. That nigga be
All
pissing
like
me off.
these R&B artists now are just trying to impress niggas. That shit's mad weird. That shit's mad sus, bro. Like go back to singing about women. Go back to singing about like, you know what I'm saying, how you want to
Love and heartbreak and
like that's all I want to hear, bro. I want to hear that.
but let's blame SZA too, because I think SZA has a
She does
large
it.
part of that
Nah,
to do with
Sister
that.
definitely does that.
She do. But also I do feel like mainstream female artists are better, or R&B artists are doing better at doing that shit. But SZA is one of them. It's probably another artist too I can't think of at the top of my head. But it's definitely some on both
Summer
sides.
Walker.
Yeah, Summer Walker for
Yeah, I'm
sure.
about to
Like
say Summer
definitely
Walker,
some on
yeah.
both sides that do that shit. And I just hate it, bro. I wish, because there's times I go back to listen to like 90s R&B, 80s and shit, and I'm like, damn, like we don't have this creativity no more. We don't have like people singing with passion for real no more.
Blame the
It's
producers.
it
Blame the
literally
producers.
Yep.
no
Yep.
creative
Because
beats.
back then you had people who produced R&B, you had people who produced hip hop, and you had a few that could blend, that could
Blend
do
with it.
both. But now
Yeah.
you got hip hop producers producing R&B music, so the R&B music is sounding like hip hop music. And
Yeah.
it's because I mean back in the day I think like Missy Elliott was a good mix of both. She could
Yeah.
produce
She
hip
could do
hop,
it all.
she
That's why she
produced
was like
R&B.
highly recognized. Yep.
Jermaine Dupri is a great person that could do both. But
For
then
real.
you had a Babyface, you had an L.A. Reid, you had a Teddy Riley, you had these people who could really just focus on that good soulful R&B.
Yes, and you don't have that no more, which sucks, bro. Like you don't have. That's
Why
why.
is T with this record?
Yeah, I don't know why the fuck you got that up there. I didn't want to interrupt you while you was going on your log, bro. But like, put that down, bro. Like we see it. We see it,
All right, the shit ass. Nigga
Leave me
try to show off
alone.
his shit that he bought.
Shut the fuck
bro.
up.
His hot take is Adele is the greatest musical artist of all
No, it
time.
wasn't. It was not.
Bro.
Because I
Nah,
That's
what's
my-
up? What's up? My fault. Go ahead. I was just gonna say.
No, you can go. I'm done. I'm saying that's my take, bro. I just hate
Go
the
ahead,
beat.
T.
Oh, mine is just that Future's better than J. Cole.
All right.
That's all. I mean, it's literally proven, but
Is Todd still here?
This guy that disagrees.
Go ahead, Marcus. Your turn.
I see the thumb. I see the
I
thumb.
say 2,
I'm ignoring the
Hey,
1.
do you see the cut?
Drake. Yeah, he cooking. I'll say Drake solidified number 2 all time on my
Okay.
hip hop list.
In hip hop? Okay.
Yeah, hip hop. Yeah, no, not overall artist, no.
You said
But I
top two,
think
huh?
yeah, top 2. Yeah, top 2.
Okay,
He's
okay,
right
okay.
under
All right,
Kanye.
bro. Still got to go Sean Carter. Can't do it.
I'm gonna get to that, bro. I say that because, like, bro, what we just talked about, the only motherfucker who could do that is Drake. Nobody has ever done what the fuck he has done. Like, we have not seen this shit. Literally. Nobody has done what he has done. So, not to mention with that as well, we could look at his peak. His peak, you could argue his peak probably is a top 3 peak lock. I mean, you could say 50, but, like, let's be real. 50 had, what, a 2-3 year peak? We're looking at Drake as having damn near almost 13-year, over a decade of a peak.
He's
That's
still in
pretty
his
fucking
peak.
impressive. He's still
In
in
my
his
opinion.
peak.
He's still in
I
his
agree.
peak.
He's still in his peak.
Still in his
The fact that
prime.
he's still in his prime at 37. Like, yeah, I get it. I see what LeBron fans be saying when they say that shit, but at the same time, like, this is different though. This man is 37 years old.
I'll say
Still adapted to motherfuckers who are like 21, like Yeet and some more shit. A younger generation able to make versatile music, able to adapt to his era that we have not seen from no other hip hop artist ever, other than maybe Kanye. But even off of Vultures, we did it. Like, hold on, my nigga.
Okay, so I have a question.
You might have played. You might be done, my boy.
You got too much dip on your chip.
I got a question. So
I'm not done. Well, go ahead. Ask the question. My fault.
So saying Drake is the top 2 for hip hop artists of all time. So as far as including like every male artist in history, where does he rank?
Every male artist in history, I think Drake's top 15.
Ooh, top 10 is crazy of all time of men.
I said
in
15.
Music?
I said 15. 15. I think top 15, but you could convince me to say he's top 20 or top 25. Other than that, I'm not going lower, but below 25. But off of just because I gotta look at like I gotta do the research study. I gotta look at a list of men, then organize it like that. But if you're asking about the top of my head where I think he should be, I think top 20, maybe top 15. Because again, we have not seen a peak like this in the hip hop realm that we have never seen it. Not to mention he's transcend hip hop, whether you can admit that or not. The way he's going with the UK beats, putting them on. Putting the Afro beat centers on. I'm not saying like I'm not saying he created that and like that, but the fact that he's connecting hip hop with outside cultures, not just America, outside Canada, the UK, all these other Caribbean countries we love, like all these Afro beat centric shit we love. He brought all that shit together. So I mean, I'm just saying like that is something that goes ignored when people talk about this man. And I'll be sitting there like, bro, this man is arguably a top 2 greatest. Again, right below Kanye. But even then, I don't think it's crazy to debate him and Kanye. Obviously, I have Kanye number 1 for different reasons. But for what Drake's did for hip hop has honestly been commendable. And it doesn't get enough credit. Not to mention, he's won artist. His accolades speak for himself. He won Artist of the Decade over every single artist. Not just hip hop artists. Every last one of them motherfuckers. Pop, R&B, soul, country. He won that shit.
Like,
so he got that under his belt, and he has not stopped in his prime, bro. He has not stopped.
Prime Obi, average
he
Obi.
He been lazy. That's the only issue.
Yeah, he just be lazy. He just be. I do think his recent project ain't bad though. Yeah, he's bored too as well.
I think when he first came out, he had something to prove. He got nothing else to prove. So the quality is dipping because he's not being pushed.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's what I think too. Because I mean, like he came in, you had a Lil Wayne who was still relevant. Kanye West was on his peak. Jay-Z. Then you have like, even though they weren't like viewed as the same tier as them, you still had like niggas like coming out, Future and them boys. Like like
he was still competing with that.
He was still competing. And that's another take too, is the fact that like these current like are legends now, like the Drakes, the Nickies, Wayne, and them. Well, let me leave Wayne out, but like the Drakes, the Nickies, etc. Like when you look back on it, Wayne, he gave us Drake, Nicki, and all that stuff. Jay-Z gave us Hove, I believe gave us Rihanna and all the motherfuckers too. Our current legends.
You said
Jay-Z gave us himself.
I think y'all know what he meant.
Yeah. What?
You said Jay-Z gave us Hove.
Oh, I said yay.
Yeah, you said Hove.
But long story short.
You may have meant yay.
Yeah, but long story short, fucking like we look at our other guys, Ye is the only person who has carried on that whole legacy of like bringing up younger artists and giving them that platform. Like he gave us Travis Scott. Drake hasn't given us shit. Nicki definitely ain't giving us shit. No other artist, no other legend in our era now is giving us shit to really carry on that legacy, which also sucks high key. I'm not gonna cap.
I ain't gonna lie, it could be. I would say for Drake, I think the only person who can contend that could say he gave it to it, you could make the argument PND. Like you could say PND.
Even he holds PND. Like you can.
Yeah, he do.
Too,
but I'm saying eventually if he can, because right now he's honing them. I ain't gonna lie to you. But until he actually realizes, I feel like once Drake really be like, okay, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? Like I think this is it. I think he'll finally release PND, and then we can start saying PND was that. You get what I'm saying?
P&D too old now. That's the
I
issue.
mean,
Because
Yeah,
like
he
yeah,
is.
and let's be clear. His I don't know if y'all just like him because he's affiliated with Drake, but his music ain't all that. It's
about
just
P&D.
The
it's
Weeknd.
real. It's just real mid. Like man, he got a couple nice songs,
Wait,
but
who you talking
his
about? The Weeknd
P and
or
D,
PND? Oh,
P and
PND.
P&D,
D.
Okay.
his signature albums is good, but after outside of the signatures, like the Party Next Door trilogy,
Yeah.
I'll admit it's bad.
Yeah, he's just not.
I,
I don't think
so
we
I
should
got a
count
question.
him.
I got a question. I got a question. All right. So we're saying how Jay-Z and Wayne, like, if we're looking at how Wayne gave us Drake and stuff, in the sense of like he basically like put him on type shit, right?
Yeah.
But if we're looking at it from a put on standpoint, so you could kind of say, like, if you're looking at it like from a put on standpoint, Drake did put on Lil Baby. He did put on the
Don't
Weekend.
look
Whether
like
people
that,
want
King.
to,
Don't look like that.
whether people listen, the way people want to admit it or not, he put on the Weekend. That's facts.
Actually,
Now,
I think
I'll say Thug kind of did in a way.
because I think the difference is like when you
I
look
say,
at
all right, the Lil Baby one's
Thug's
probably
the difference.
bad because my fault. I was just gonna say, I think the Lil Baby one is probably bad only because of the fact that he only put him on the mainstream consumer standpoint, which is facts. But I say, as far as the artist putting on, like literally, like if it wasn't for Drake, these artists wouldn't be. I wouldn't say as big, but it would have took them a lot harder to break through the door. I would say because he put on Kendrick as well. Motherfuckers don't
I,
talk about that. He put on Kendrick as well.
You think? Wait, you said
I think
Drake? Who? Hey,
I
who
think
put on
putting
Kendrick?
on though and taking him
Drake.
under the wing is different, or at least like giving
Oh,
him that
you okay?
back
That's the
because
clarification I needed. If
Wayne,
you're talking about under the wing, cool.
He put
because
on
Wayne,
Block Boy JB.
but he didn't take him under his wing though.
That
Like
nigga
for
Yeah, he
fell off
didn't
example,
do that.
in
Yeah.
music.
Young
All right.
Thug found Baby in the streets. He found Gunna. He said, "All right, I'm gonna put y'all on, but I'm also put y'all under my wing and lift y'all up type shit and be there for
Yeah.
y'all, need me type shit."
Okay.
Wayne, same thing with his crew. Hove, same thing with his crew type shit.
Mhm.
Drake, he tried that with the Weeknd. He
Yeah,
tried
that's
the
all I was gonna
Weeknd
say. He
for a
tried that with him.
shot. The Weeknd said, "Fuck no, I'm gonna be a bigger artist and I'm gonna be better than you." He left to do his own thing. PND, he slight did it, but guess what? He was stealing most of his hits as well. And then
Yeah.
we ain't hear much from PND. So then it's like most of these, and we already know the story about Nicki and all these other motherfuckers, bro. Like that's why I said like Thug and Ye are like the only two that really like did it and carried on that legacy. And I mean, would you even say Usher did it as well with Chris Brown? Do you just feel like they just
Wait,
Nah,
wait,
he
wait,
did.
wait, wait,
it's
hold on.
similar?
No, I don't agree. I don't think so.
Wait,
Nah.
what's the initial point here?
No, they did. Because I was just trying to get at. I really wanted the clarification. What do you mean? Because that's why I asked. Like, okay,
Because
if
I'm
we're
talking about
talking about
taking
from,
that ring.
yeah, if you're, because I was about to say earlier. That's why I started off. I was like, okay, if we're talking about putting on, then I mean, Drake put on a lot of motherfuckers that we know big now. But if we're talking taking under the ring, yeah, that's true. And I do think that is. I do think that would definitely affect this new generation. I wish Drake still can do it. You know what I'm saying? But I think we're not gonna get that from him until like, okay, this is like my last couple of years. Or like once you start seeing him actually, I don't think he'll dip his popularity. Though. It just ain't gonna happen. But until he really start feeling that effect of like, all right, bro, I gotta hang this shit up. Let me just grab one of these little niggas or something, like, you know what I'm saying? Let them carry on the way. You know what I'm saying? So until he reaches that plateau, I don't think he's doing that
I don't
because
think he's ever gonna do it
yeah,
then. That's my take. I don't think he's ever gonna like. I don't think that whole crew. I don't think he's ever gonna do it because most of the
No,
people that did it,
yeah,
like
he's
I said,
probably
yeah,
not.
he did it. Even he put on Travis Scott and he kept him under his wing during his when he was at his most high.
Yeah,
Jay-Z, I believe around the same point. Lil Wayne still saying like they did it in the midst where they just ran into him. It was like, yo, these guys are actually gonna be something crazy. I'm gonna take them on the wing and show them what they're gonna become. Drake, I mean, he could do it, but I just think him, Nicki, like I just feel like the artists nowadays, like our current legends, are either just they don't give a fuck or they're just too petty to even do it. So I mean, with Drake, nigga, he tried to do that with the Weeknd. The Weeknd said, "Fuck no." That nigga turned around and
yeah.
started beefing with him. You
But see
feel me?
that's what I'm saying. I think Drake tried that early on. So that's why I say I can't. I think for him it was just like I think it was on the sense of like, okay, I tried doing this with a couple artists and
Had
they
that
fucking
Birdman
spat in
shit.
my face Fuck that shit. I'll put some of these little niggas on, which he did. I'll put y'all on, but I'm not gonna teach y'all every day. And who knows, bro? he probably did give him some type of advice, but he's not taking him fully under the wing like how Ye did with Travis. So he's like, you know what? I tried doing that little mentor shit and it didn't work, but I'm still going to give back to this newer age of hip hop or the next generation by just putting y'all on because I'm such a big ass artist. Like, yeah, I'm gonna just put y'all on by just consumer and mainstream ability, which he's succeeded in that aspect multiple times with people like Lil Baby, Kendrick Lamar, The Weeknd, shit like that. So it's like that's just facts, bro. So it's just like he did it in that aspect. So in a way, it's like I think he still. If you say I'm not saying you're saying this. I'm just saying if you are somebody who's thinking that he's not giving back to the new generation, he just hasn't given back at all. I think that may be kind of I think that's kind of misled. I think he has, just not in a mentorship way to where we're gonna get like that big ass star. Even then, like The Weeknd is the biggest star like around the world right now, probably. Like
it's too late. It's too late. Like I mean, Drake is kind of he's almost 40. It's too late. Like when Wayne did it, Wayne wasn't 40 when he did it. So
yeah, Wayne was in his prime, bro.
Jay-Z was because Jay-Z 73, but he's old, but it's too late. Drake is still too big of a he's surpassed him, and it's like he's not going to do that. I think we're asking for something that's just not gonna happen. Now, if you had talked about something that Nicki Minaj should have been able to do, I would definitely be there.
Been able to did that even to this day.
Yeah, because she had people that literally, and it was some artist. She literally had females from this generation that only knows her. You get what I'm saying? Because Nicki dominated a weak era of female rap. So all the female rappers we know now, these newer age rappers, these new female rappers, they all say Nicki Minaj is who they model after. She should have been the biggest one of them all to take them under their wing. Now she took Ice Spice. My fault. She took Ice Spice under her wing, but like I think she. But now listen. She hold on. She only did that shit because she know Ice Spice talent wise ain't competing with her.
Bingo.
She knows that's not going to be big enough. She's scared to do that shit with Meg. She was scared to do that shit with Lotto. She's scared to do that shit with any female that got talent. Doja Cat as well. Exactly. She's not doing that.
Didn't she do a song with Coi Leray too?
Yeah.
She
new gen girls.
Yeah, all the new gen women. Only person she took under was Ice Spice, and she knew Ice Spice would never threaten her.
The problem is it took too long.
Cardi B did. That's crazy.
The issue is that Nicki Minaj, when she takes you under a ring, she wants you to pretty much bow down to her every chance you get. Like exactly. Meg, she did a song with Meg, and then she's like, I bet you better be only on my side. Like she's one of those friends where if she's beefing with someone, she expects you to beef with them motherfuckers too, even if you
which is corny.
Is at all.
Yeah. At your big age.
Because she did that shit with she did that shit with Lotto?
Yeah, and then she fucking Meg turned around collabs with Cardi B, makes one of the biggest hits of her career, and then
the biggest hit,
and then she says "fuck you," and Meg's like, "What are you saying? Fuck me for? I'm just trying to." That
was annoying as shit, by the way.
Yeah, like Meg over here, like, bro, that's your issue. Like, I don't have an issue with Cardi.
WAP was a movement. It was
WAP was a movement, bro. I hated it, but it was a movement.
It was on par with Nicki Minaj's Anaconda era. It was
real talk, bro.
That video was crazy.
Okay, I'll give y'all the video.
I'll give him that, bro.
Okay, look. So
I remember that.
Does anybody have any other hot takes before I end the show?
I think Kenny a bitch.
That's a freezing cold take. We know that.
You read my mind. See,
thank you. We always.
I didn't want to say it because it was your show, but like it was in my head. He said it though. I
mean, I got a hot take. T gay.
Oh,
you see how he came from me and you said it.
Another hot take.
You see how he came from me and you said it though, right?
I
low-key choose it. I do want them to bring back group bands again for R&B though, because I missed that.
R&B
I can't. Yeah,
R&B bands.
I missed those. I ain't gonna cap. I low-key missed those.
I wish I wish we have a new generation to do it.
Yeah.
Well, they trying to bring back. I know Wanye Morris is trying to get that One More group. They've been working with like Mary J. Blige and a lot of like older R&B artists to trying to bring back that 90s sound of R&B. And then you got that girl group Flo, who I don't really see it for, but people do like them. So people are trying. I just don't know if it's gonna stay. I think the era of the group is dead. I just do.
Sad.
Okay. That's gonna do it for the 5th episode of What's the Word podcast. Thank you guys for coming on the show. Shout out to you guys' IGs, TikToks, and all that other stuff. So, Jay, go first.
That basic ass monotone.
That's
outro.
crazy.
Shut
Y'all
up,
can
Champagne and
catch me
Jay.
on
Ball bitch.
Instagram on Jay Next Door type shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll just be on there. I don't be posting my TikTok for real. I don't do that shit. So yeah, you can just follow me on there on Insta, and then yeah,
Go ahead, T.
All right. Follow me on Instagram. Here.
we can't see that, bro. It's blurry.
I let it focus, nigga.
Okay, my bad, man.
Shitty ass Wi-Fi.
Wow.
You're clearly retarded. Fucking focus on a camera that require Wi-Fi, idiot.
But your shit didn't load up.
No,
That's
shut the
point.
fuck up. We're done. You're
That's
done
what I
talking.
thought.
You're done
That's what I
talking.
thought.
Follow the podcast page right here.
Yeah, now it popped up.
Do
Type
that.
shit.
Then we're gonna go to the TikTok. Right here.
Who's the cash out dream? Okay. It's all cash out, man.
And also
Yeah.
subscribe to the YouTube channel.
All right, Deontay.
Same as always. All about Deontay, Instagram, and TikTok.
Yeah,
Champagne.
But my TikTok
I got
about to get
nothing. I
shut
got
down.
nothing to shout out, bro.
Catch us
That's
every
real.
Tuesday.
Bro, stop being weird, bro. Shout your shit out.
I wasn't done, cuck.
Not you, bitch.
Oh, my.
Talking to fucking Champagne MJ.
I don't got nothing to shout out, bro. I'm chilling.
Bitch, that fat nose nigga. Go ahead.
all right.
Damn.
I'm chilling, bro.
Damn.
Let him be,
Damn.
bro.
What you talking about?
He talking about you.
You ain't talking about me.
He is. Bro, put it down.
You talking to me. You talking to your black ass.
Nah, he talking to your bald ass.
Oh, that Michael
Hey,
Jackson
anyway,
movie is gonna be a
this
classic
gonna be
too.
the
By
end
the
of
way,
the
mark
stream.
my words.
What?
I gotta get